What's up, everybody? Let me get some listings put in here really quick. I forgot to do that before hopping on here. I know I have some requests. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I know I have some requests. Well, we'll get to those first. So let me look. Let's see what we got. I caught a tank of a crappie today. That's exciting. I mean, a tank. Like Kara was asking if I was bigger than the one I caught a few years ago. This was the one from a few years ago. Uh, Not too big. I was fat as hell. But look at this tank, dude. Look at that tank. That's a freaking crappie, boy. Anyway, let me go check my messages on here. Okay. Know somebody wants something like this. Pink and it's like a dark blue. So we're gonna start with that. Start with that. I didn't say it was the nicest looking one, but it's not a very I guess if you're wanting something off the wall, I gotcha. What'd you think about that crappie CD? I know you've never seen a fish that large. I guess you don't have audio. Honestly, might start with a different one because that'd be pretty easy. I know I got another request. Bass Eater. What's up, brother? A fellow master angler in the house. Baby smallmouth. Did I certify that crappie? Not yet. I gave him back to the lake. Here's like, you're throwing that back? Let me look up a baby smallmouth. I'm gonna start with that. That would be funny, dude. I might have to tell Kara. I'm gonna tell her actually, because I'm gonna. That would be a really good one. Hey, Kara. So first off, I have the headphone in and I'm on live, so I don't say anything stupid. Could you make me a stencil that says Timu in all varying sizes? Because I want to make a custom Timu lure. That'd be fucking hilarious. That's a really funny idea. Well, this is Timu. All right, here's a Timu custom. I like that idea. Let's go get started. Doesn't run in my mouth. And I think Timu's not. I'll need to check first. As long as they're not an American company, I can use their logo. Sue me. Heck, the amount of stuff they steal anyway, so might as well steal their logo back. Let's look up a baby smallmouth. Bass. Typed in baby smallmouth and just pulled up a bunch of pictures of babies. Something like that almost. I will get to yours next. Not very good pictures. We'll do this one. All right. Now there's a better picture of it. It's like pearl white a little bit with silver. Like yellowish brown and then a dark brown. We'll give it a shot. So, is that not a rock bass? Um, I think it is rock bass. I'm an idiot. There we go. That should be a baby smallmouth. All right, we're gonna use this. That was a rock bass. So I look like a genius right now. I just like you could see the lines up by its face. I was like, I didn't put two and two together pretty quick. Never claimed to be smart. I got to turn low power mode off on my phone so I can keep this up. Okay. Let's hit it with the hair dryer. And it looks like there's a little bit of yellow. Yellow. There's some green up there. So, oh, dude, also, look at this. Do you want to talk about a surprise? I forgot to show this at the beginning of the show. I ordered one singular bottle of this military green, which would be great for something like this. One singular bottle of this is what I ordered. Look at what Amazon sent me, dude. You want to talk about a surprise? I thought it was vinyl. Because then I open up the box, I'm like, oh my gosh. They sent me an entire case pack for the price of one. I mean, a legit entire case pack. So 12 bottles for $8. Those things are, well, it's actually more like 12. What's up, Gage? Those things are normally like $12 a bottle. Oh man, I wish they'd do it again, dude. This would actually be pretty good for this one. My mom was telling me that she had it happen one time where they she ordered a mattress and they sent her two. So she gave one to my brother. I wonder how, I mean, that's more than like a lifetime. That's like enough for the entire year and a couple more years for the military green paint. I'm not complaining. So I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, I've been saying I was going to order that for months now. It's probably time to order it. The airbrush paint is super expensive. So when I saw 12, especially that color, because that's a, now if it had been like 12 and it had been like, I don't know, some random color, I probably would have been as excited. But you use that color a ton. What's up, waiter? Actually, going to probably use some of that green now up on top a little bit. Paint booth, dude. I got a bunch of blanks that I'm not going to use. Let me know if you want them. A bunch of Pop X. I got to get this open. I'll just message you. That'd be easier than doing that right now. Come on, get off here. There we are. Hopefully it sprays good. Now, if it sprays terrible, I'm not gonna be so excited. Oh yeah, score, dude. It's a really nice green. Okay, we're gonna do the scaling now. So let's empty this out. Nope. Okay, let's dry this off. There's a lot of brown and a lot of black. So all right, I actually find it's easier just to put the dang magnet on here first. Let's get them lined up. Okay, I almost need to like hot glue these magnets onto the edges of these, so then I could just instead of every time having to do this, can at least get them put together. I need to rotate this, otherwise it's not going to look right. Yeah, I'm just having technical difficulties right now. Okay, that one. Okay, I need to get like some weaker magnets too, because I cannot do anything with these. Okay, there we go. That should be a little better. There. Sorry, I know this is taking forever. Usually keep the magnets on these, so this doesn't take 5 hours. All right, one more should be good. And we're going to start probably with some silver. And I might actually do more yellow. Not too much, because we don't need too much. I'm gonna kind of just go randomly with that. All right, now we're gonna do some yellow. Okay, now brown and black. Start with brown, then we'll do some black. That's like a really dark brown, actually. Honestly, probably should have sprayed the green last. Let's do black. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Dog Days? I saw you pop in there for a second. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, so. Well, I got to mix up some black paint. Let's see what that's looking like. Still way too thick. What's up, brother? Let's see what this is looking like. A little better. Good enough for right now. Probably could use a little more thinner. That's spraying pretty good. It's actually spraying really well. To be honest, I might add a little twist on this and make the belly bone. I could run it for you here in a second. I got a few of them left. And why am I spraying black all the way down? I know that kind of seems a little counterintuitive. However, these scales are not really that pronounced. The only color that's really going to show up is black. So I'm spraying it everywhere so then you can get that scale effect on all the colors. It'll still be brown, there'll still be some yellow, but it'll be a little darker. The more you know. Here's the time for the reveal. I'm probably still going to add a gill plate on this. I don't know how I'm feeling about it right now. I guess with a baby smallmouth, you kind of have a lot of liberty because it doesn't have much of a pattern at that point. But I might just go ahead and add a bone belly for the heck of it. I think I got the colors pretty close. I am gonna spray the back black. All right, let's do a bone belly. Let's add a twist to it. Damn it, I still needed the black. I forgot to do this up here. All right, we're making the belly bone. We're making the belly bone. I actually like that. I think it really brings the colors out a little bit. Thank you, Gage. You've been promoted to my elite employee. Thank you, buddy. I'm doing a red go plate. I know the picture doesn't have it, but I don't care. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now let's go ahead, put some shift on it. I've been taking forever on this bait. For like 30 minutes. I really think I get the colors in there, the browns and then the shift on top. I don't know if you can tell. Might actually hit with a little more. It is green. Now you can see it a little better back there. Let's put some eyes on them. I think I'll probably try yours next, Bush, and that one might end up breaking me. What kind of color eyes did this have? I'll show you the reference photo. Now it's not a one for one. We're trying to encapsulate those colors. If you look close enough, you'll see the scaling on it. And they have like red eyes, if I'm mistaken. Like some dark red. Let's find some dark yellow eyes. Dark red, sorry. I have some particular ones I'm looking for. You guys saw my eye bucket last night, so I think they're at the bottom apparently. Because I'm not seeing them, I'm gonna have to go down to the base. Oh, no, those are orange. I really should spend some time tomorrow and organize my eyes because it's not a very efficient way to look through them. If I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds, if I can't find any of those are going on there. I'm looking for a very particular one that I don't use very often. If it's not in this, the red ones are going on there. Found them. Finally. Okay. Pick this up. They're really dark red eyes. Go and sign them. I sign it on the side like Bill Dance. That's how I need to start signing all of them. I got a good brush pen that will work good for that. If I can find it. It's around here somewhere. No, brush pen. It's got to be this one. It is. That'll be kind of cool. Be a way I don't have to. I don't like using. What are they? Using water slides. That'd be a way to. Like, oh, I'm not using water slides if I'm signing like build ants. Let's see how I can do this with this pen. That'll work. I meant to order some calligraphy pens last night. All right, let's see if we can do this. That's actually kind of sick. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna run him and then we'll get to one of the next. I know I have a couple other requests. I gotta get some more water in the meantime. And if so, I should say this before I run. If any of you guys from last night who bought something want it, if you go down and you'll have to send me the pickup code after this. It's like Matt or Stacy or anybody, Brad. If you go to shipping on the right side, I have to look on someone else's show really quick. You can click, and I'm not trying to force you to buy something, but if you want to buy something, if you click, I think it's wallet and then shipping, you can click local pickup, so you don't have to pay shipping again. You'll just have to send me the code, and I'll put it in the same box from yesterday. But I will go ahead and run him. I forgot to get the water. I'll be right back. I ain't gonna make shit tonight. You know already. All right. Now there's a bunch. I saw a couple requests. Oh, we started, Stacy. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Okay. I'll probably do that one you're wanting first, since it'll be a little easier than the one, the ice cream one, because that one's gonna be kind of a pain. So let me look at that. This pink and like dark purple. For sure, we can do it. I might start signing all of them on the side like that. Yeah, I think I just messaged you back. We could definitely do that. Kind of just, I, it's gonna be kind of a slower night. Not feeling too motivated to do a bunch tonight. Then I'm definitely not going to be doing a live tomorrow unless I'm feeling really motivated. But it's Sunday. It's usually the day I don't do anything. I do have a few of those 1776 ones I got to do. While I'm doing it, I'm just gonna keep running this as a flash sale. Don't as I do these. It also helps me keep track of how long I'm doing a lure. You set 15 minutes on there, and if it's been, you can kind of have an idea how long it's taken me. Just start with a white. What up, Sea Witches? Thank you, buddy. Those will be going out Monday morning. I got my wife got those uh 1776 made up for me today. That blade looked really nice. I'll have to show you. I made a spinnerbait a while back. You're gonna laugh at it. Thank you, what bass. Okay, this one, oh dude, I could only imagine. This purple, it's almost like a dark blue purple look. So we're just gonna do pink to start out with. Uh Stacy. Also, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I can't see your chat. I got it pulled up now. So if you've been talking to me, I haven't been seeing it. So you're probably wondering if this dude's just ignoring it. It would be a great walleye color. I've noticed too, Stacy likes this off the wall stuff. We're gonna start with pink, and it's a hot pink. Did I send you a picture of the crappie I caught today? What bass? Use your new carton of paint, dude. Unbelievable. 12 bottles for the price of one. All right, I got to show you the crappie again. I got to show you the crappie again. You guys better start calling me Master Angler. That's my new name. The world's greatest fisherman. That thing is a tank. Was a huge crappie, dude. Master Angler. I've got to send that one into Missouri Conservation, fellas. Best one I've caught this year so far, for sure. Well, that was the only crappie we caught. Because after we caught that, we're like, man, we need to start keeping them if they're going to be this big. Then I get another crappie. Wife did catch a really nice looking bluegill. That's actually a decent sized bluegill too. On that bone shad SRX that I painted. Because I said, of course, told her, I'm like, of course, the one time I come out here and I don't try to prove that they catch fish, I don't get it recorded, but that's all good. I'll have to show you the crappie that my wife got. Mid mow the crappie pro. I like that. I don't know if she sent it to me. I took them. I don't know where they're at. Oh no, she took the pictures. Well, dude, she was smoking me on the fish until I caught that. I'm like, all right, I think that beats this. She caught more fish than me, but I'm like, I think I'm gonna win today. This lake's unique. You can't bring. It's next to. It's like a hatchery, so you can't bring any boats. And we noticed that there was a bunch of like boats, and we're like, oh, those are just conservation. And turns out we could have just used one of those. I'll show you what I caught it on. You could see it in the photo. I'm telling you, that bone is fire. Yeah. Well, I got kind of lucky. I was throwing it up in really, I mean, extremely dense weeds. I'm like, I hope I don't lose this. I didn't lose it. And it looked like, to me, it just spawned too. I don't, that's just my guess. So it wasn't full of eggs or anything. And I would wonder what that thing would have looked like if it was full of eggs a couple months ago. Unless it was a male protecting the eggs. But I don't know. I don't think crappie do that. I think they do actually. Will do, brother. I think it doesn't have something to do with the bank pin. Or am I just completely wrong? Belly color. Well, that thing was yellow. This one was pretty light. I figured you'd tune in Superfly. So yeah, that's what I was expecting. Because we didn't have a single other crappie. And after catching that, I'm like, all right, well, there's definitely crappie in here. You're not hooking into that, and they're not being crappie unless that thing just hits the balls hard around there. Trying to fade this purple into that pink. Look how bright that thing is. Holy cow. I think that, dude, they had to be hatching everything there because it was massive. I don't know. It's the first time I ever went there, so I couldn't tell you. Ghost scales on this? Yeah, we could do it. Might as well make it our own. Maybe do like some silver or maybe some shift. If I did some shift over it, I'm not going to use, I'm going to use these bigger scales, I think. Because I find they show up a little better. Let me hit this with a hair dryer. I'm not surprised, Superfly. You guys wonder, I have a YouTube page as well, and you can multicast. If you hear me talking and you think I'm just talking to literally nobody, that's who I'm talking to. Almost don't need this because I want. Well, we'll just see how it goes. And I found a split ring. Okay, let's find a good one for this. I try that one. I have a silver pink. I have, I think, every single one. So I'm just gonna go through them and look. That'd be a good one too. What do you mean by that? Like styles of blanks? I'm just gonna try the silver blue and or the gold. I don't know. Purple and pink. What color does that make? I'm gonna actually do this one. No, I want one that's like kind of silvery. So we're gonna do the Green, gold, cold blue. Holy cow. Dog day, you don't have to be so nice to me. So Demetrius, I would ask. I don't have a problem doing it, but for the most part, if I'm doing any kind of flag, I just draw the line at just the American flag. Nothing. That's nothing personal or anything. Just because that's, I think, a good. Because I have people ask me to do all kinds of flags. Like sports teams too. I could make a fortune if I just paint sports teams, but I would. That might be something. I'll tell you, Lucky Duck. That dude paints the best flag baits I've seen. That would be cool to see what it looks like. What's up, babe? That's pretty cool. Get my stand. We'll put some eyes on it. The original one had silver. So I have a wacky idea. I know you like wild stuff. So I saw someone using fish scales on lure blanks. Oh yeah, I know what I am using. Come on, let me get the dang thing up. These eyes are not sized correctly, so I think I'm going to have to use the bigger one. Yep. A lot. I'm not too familiar with frog species. I know we got a bunch of bullfrogs, and then there's like a booyah frog I found, and I'm like, it's like exactly identical to some of the water frogs we got around here. And I'm not familiar with frog names. I did I did like a black and white crackle and then a white and black crackle, like separate sides, right? So I know that one I did. Black eyes on one side, white eyes on the other side. Sure, the ghost scales again. That thing is bright. That actually probably be a good by accident. Yeah, you like, oh, I need the same. Yeah, you flip it over. Go ahead and run this. We got a few more requests. I do think that was a good idea. Okay, let's see. I know somebody wants an ice cream cone. I don't know if they're still in here or not, but we're gonna give it a shot. An ice cream cone. You heard me right. You did hear me correctly. We'll see how this comes out, fellas. You're gonna see here live if this actually works. Let me grab. I think a spook would be the best for it. What's up, Fish and Panda? I haven't seen it yet, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'll pull the picture up so you guys can see it. Cause it's gonna be interesting. It'll be nice to try it. This one might take an hour and a half to do. So we're gonna start with white, of course. Orange. You're in luck. I've got to find it, but I actually had the idea recently. I gotta find it, otherwise I'm not gonna do it. I made a stencil. Where is it? Here it is. I knew I would need this at some point, and today's the day. Fools are gonna put me to work. And to be honest, I might just do a white and pink splatter. She has to work, dude. That's what I'm about to do. I knew when I was looking through stuff to cut out, I saw that. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna need that at some point or another. I think that'd be the splatter is probably the quickest way of actually doing those lines because they're sprinkles. I think I could probably hold something up so I don't get it on the cone. Act like you're tired. Yeah, he's like, hey man, you want to go fishing? He hits me up on Monday mornings. Hey man, let's go fishing today. Well, I did. I haven't said no yet, have I? Like, you know what? That's a great idea. I like the way you think. All right, now calm down. Calm down. Let's slow our roll here. I asked her if she wanted to hold it, and she said no. That's a lie. She threw it back. Never mind. All right. Now here's the fun part. You're gonna need like a. I have an orange that works pretty well, and it's like a bone but with yellow. I honestly think it'd probably be easier to do it vertically because with this, man, unless I almost think vertically is going to work a little easier for me. Not vertically, horizontally. You know what I'm saying. We're here to watch me paint, not give English lessons. There's one better painter. I really want to say something right now. I got one in mind. I'm not going. I can't do it. No, I can't. I can't start. Muddy probably knows who I'd say, but you let bygones be bygones. He's my biggest inspiration. Okay. It's like a yellow bone. Not really too sure how I'm gonna do this. I don't really have, well, maybe. Learning how to use them. Where did I put this? I have, there's actually some material I cut out of my cooler. There it is. And this looks like it probably worked the best for this part. Get a little more creative as the fumes start hitting me. Okay. I need a clean one. I'll show you what we're doing. We're doing this. We're going to try to at least. Might just actually add bone in instead of just white. I don't know. That's already kind of close. That's too much yellow. Let me get a brush. I'm already dirtying up the brand new one. Let's see what that looks like. There it is. Are you saying like lime green and then crack it on a different one? No, dude, it was like 60 today. It sure felt a lot hotter than 60. Brand new Q-tips. It'll be warmer tomorrow. It would need more yellow. Honestly, might put some orange in. Oh, I don't know. That's starting to get pretty close. Maybe, I think that's good. Maybe just a hair more. Got half of the bone in the other little cuff. Ooh, that's gonna be close. We're gonna have to mix up more. We're gonna have to mix up more. This is always the longest parts of the streams. Thank you, Bush. I wouldn't tip until you see it done. I think it's gonna work though. I think we're on the right track. Okay, we'll probably end up needing this again. Okay, let's flip this over. I appreciate it, brother. Now I'm not gonna worry about clipping this on. Now, where did I put it? Where is it at? I just had it. I literally just had it. Oh, I need to clean up. How am I losing fabric 2 seconds after I have it? Where to go? Oh, it's on the floor. It's on the floor. Okay. Really, the most important part is on lower sides and the belly, because you can always bring the blue down. I really got to start organizing. Okay, I can't find my scissors now. I bet my wife has them. I bet she does. Let me go get the scissors. She's working on the cricket now. That's what it's got to be. Let me use those scissors really quick, Kara. By the way, AirPods are connected, so before you say anything dumb, they look really good. Oh, you could. Why don't you bring them upstairs? These are the ninja scissors. And bring the shitty ones down here. There you go. Thank you. You don't want to say hello to everybody? I doubt they heard that, but all right, we're back. How rude. Hey, well, I got the best scissors in the house down here. Might as well put them upstairs with the block that we have. Come on, go over the hoop. Go down. I think this is going to work. All right, let's just go for it. That was my fish. I swear I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm spraying it like the weirdest angle known to man. I can't really move this. Well, we'll see how it came out. I'm gonna let it dry for a second. 25-pound bass. All right. Hopefully the spray is all right. I honestly might come up on the sides and hit it more. I'd rather go up too far than not go up far enough. I'm not kidding. I have no good angle on this. It's risky. All right. Now I'm just gonna let this sit here for a second. It shouldn't take too long to dry. It's doable. That's actually not too bad. Only thing I don't like about this is that if you look really close, there's little holes every so often. This is like a really light blue that we're gonna do now. It's almost this blue right here. Well, McCones ain't perfect. I like the way you think. I'm gonna have to put this on thick. Oh, we're gonna have to do. I don't have another one of these made up. Go here, like a spray, spray. We'll just figure it out. We'll figure it out as it goes. The blue's really close though, so I said that last night. I said I'm just gonna do the Bill O'Reilly, and nobody got it. Hey now, this might actually be good, fellas. I'm gonna hit that with the hair dryer. We're already 20 minutes in. What's another 20 minutes? What's another 20 minutes? Well, I when I made that, I had small crankbaits in mind. However, it probably works best on this style of bait. I got a little snare. It's all right. We'll go back over that. Oh my gosh. That is wild. Like a local one. You can find all the good garage sales, man. All the garage sales here suck. Lucky dog. Woo! I'll tell you, sometimes at the lake, and they have their citywide garage sales, you can find some heat. But I'll tell you right now, this is coming out a lot better than I had anticipated. I might go over and bring those down a little bit there. First time ever trying something like this. Give you $5 for it. What I should do, dude, is I should take a road trip to some of these ice cream stands. Like, hey, I got something for you to sell, big dog. You got to go to the source. I want to sell an ice cream cone lure to an lactose intolerant committee, if that's even a thing. You got to go straight to the ice cream stand, buddy. I don't have my options for eyes on these is pretty dang limited. But we might have to paint one up. Okay, and it had white and pink sprinkles. So instead of sitting here doing a million sprinkles, let's just do a splatter. Yeah, probably shouldn't show you all my phone numbers. That was dumb. All right, we're just gonna do one side at a time. We got pink and white. Let me get a brush. Two of them actually. Let's say we start with the white. I'm just gonna hold this up here so I don't get splatter everywhere. Which now that I think about it, I can't really hold. Well, we'll just flick it, I guess. Well, that didn't work. Forget that. We're just gonna spray it. Hold it close enough, it shouldn't be a problem. The essence of sprinkles. Oh, that would have been a good idea. Maybe a little more pink. Okay. Now time for the eyes. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have to paint one. I do think something white would be pretty good. Ooh, a bone. That kind of matched the waffling. Now, I don't know what to do the pupils. Maybe pink? I'm thinking pink pupils. Those don't really look like pupils. They kind of look like something else. I mean, they look like pupils, but I'm saying. Was not even trying to do that. Bro, straight up. That's actually awesome. This thing is getting hot. Holy cow. Oh, it kind of like I know what you're talking about. That'd be interesting for sure. Hold this on here much longer, it might catch on fire. That should be good enough to work with. Let's see. I'll probably wait till the morning to sign this one. Might sign this one like a bill dance. I like it. This thing's wicked. This is definitely the most creative one I remember doing in recent memory. Kind of crazy how good it came out for a first try. Need to show my wife. She likes ice cream. I mean, who doesn't like ice cream? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna let those dry on there. All right. The lactose intolerant folks will love it. I gotta show Kara. Let me get it put up here. Oh, here comes the boss. I said, "Come here, please." And then next message immediately. It turns out she does have some urgency. You want to see an ice cream cone lure? I thought it was pretty good. I knew you'd like it, so I had to call you down here. That's why I said immediately. All right, I'm gonna go and run it. I gotta run the back. Here you go, $13 star. It's up for grabs. Dirt cheap. All right, let me get your name put on it. Thank you, buddy. I think this one's gonna go in the store on here. This might be a keeper. I want to sign it like Bill Dance. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking. Oh, almost knocked it down. The old Bill Dance signature on it. Like right about here. It'd be easier to do this if I just held it. I don't want to sign it. I put my actual name on it. Now, if only I could do that on the bait. Thank you, Jot Up North. Mm, right about here. That was wicked. That was wicked. That's like the coolest. That's probably the coolest one I think I've done in a while. Of course, buddy. The nice top water ice cream cone. I know I had another request. Hey, Carter, are you still in here? I don't want to start something if they're not in here. Okay, we'll do that popper now. That thing took forever. Let me grab a popper. And this one looks black and white, almost a little grayish. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, John up north. White streak, so like right here, or on the underside. And brindled sides. Excuse me for being dumb. What do you mean by that? Okay, I got you. I just have to look it up. Almost, I have an idea that would probably work for it. I think if you took a brush and you spread it out, kind of like this, I have to, but if you had it, if I could spread it out and spray black, or even just put black on here and we'll see. We'll figure something out. Do a little more white. A dog. All right, let's look at the dog. It's almost a grayish, and then it's a little darker on top. Dog. I see what you're saying. Like there's the black, black, black. I was gonna say it looks a little brown too. I'm gonna go ahead and do the brown now. And it's like it smells super dark brown. So I'm gonna do this one. It's kind of like a base. You even send me a picture with his mouth open. That works too. I got the color for his mouth. All right, let's do some gray. I don't have any gray, so I'll have to mix some. That's just black and white. Almost need to spray the brown last. We'll just see how this comes out. Should be enough. And it kind of a white spot up there too. Fancy, yeah. The Dollar Tree special, brother. You get 6 for like $1. So I'm just gonna throw them away. I think I am gonna have to spray the brown last. I'd probably put a white spot here too. Yeah, they come in a pack of 6. All right, let's do the black. Might I might have done this completely backwards, to be honest. I should have probably done black first and then the gray. We'll just see what it looks like. Rib cage in it. What do you mean by that? I think I did this completely backwards. I really should have started with black. Oh no, it's protruding. That's what I thought you meant, but it's like black, black, black. Telling y'all are sleeping on dryer sheets, fellas. Don't throw them away. Yeah, it comes smelling like new clothes or clean clothes. It was like one of the first stencils I found when I first started painting a long time ago. I reached in my pocket and I pulled it out. I'm like, I bet that'd make a sick pattern, and it does. And on something where you're not wanting to have a complete coverage, a dryer sheet works really well. And I'll tell you, you got to get the shitty cheap brand. The really nice brands hold together too well. Well, it's starting to look like a dog. Probably hit these spots a little. I'm probably going to go over the bank again, but do kind of those darker spots through this. It's worth trying, dude. And then spray that brown over this. And I think we're getting there. Looks like a lure to me. I think you're right, buddy. I think it might be one. I'm going to go pretty dark on the back. I'll check it out, brother. Now, thinking that brown, it is transparent, so on these spots where it's a little grayer, I don't know, Aaron, after or Andrew, after this one's done painted, it might start barking. And I don't really need much. I might have to walk the dog with this lure. Let's take another gander at the old pup. It's not the darkest brown. That would be pretty cool. I really think that first brown that I used would work best. Yeah, we're gonna do it, but we're gonna layer it on a little darker. I can always use a darker brown if I don't think this gets the job done. These are just transparent. The one right now is transparent Createx. It's looking pretty doggish to me. We still got to do the white spots. Now I got some. There it is. Why use Wicked Createx? I got a whole Amazon messed up and sent me a whole entire case of this military green, which is wild, dude. That's it's a wild grab. Shout out to Amazon. Shout out to my driver. Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm gonna burn through all 12, buddy. I'm gonna have to charge a retail though. You know, I paid a lot for them. All right, we're gonna do the same exact thing because they're not just white spots. If I just put white spots on it, it's gonna look like a cow. No, I didn't know they had new paints. I knew they were getting rid of all the Createx. It seemed like it's got a little white back here. Kind of what brand is it, or is it Hobby Lobby brand? Really, that white spot came out. I don't know if you can even see that very well. I'm telling you, this thing's gonna start barking at you. I'll probably go back and put some black around his eyes. Well, I will say that their Createx for a while sucked. Um, it's all like super old and just not very good. So I'm glad they're doing something. It's nice to have the option to run over to Hobby Lobby if I need something. 'Cause everything on Amazon's marked up like almost double the price, and half the time you have to pay shipping on it. Do a hair more white. Let's do some black around the eyes. 'Cause a lot of times you and I don't know, I'm sure you guys other people in here are painting experiences too, where you don't realize you're out of something until you need it, especially if it's something you don't use very often. That's the brand. Oh, they have great branding. Yeah, we're gonna name this one airbrush paint. I like it. Okay. I might go ahead and just the whole eyelid in here. What are we thinking? Should I put more black, or do you think it's all right on the sides? Hold this picture up again. More black or darker brown? I almost think more black, but just lightly hit it over that brown. And then it'll darken the brown up. A Dalmatian, that'd be a good idea. Go ahead and do it down here too. The first time I ever tried to paint a dog. I got 2 left, jot up north. I'm running them discount. I mean, I only have enough blanks for 2 more. So if you want them, now's your time to shine. And then they're probably going into retirement forever after that because I'm never ordering those blanks again. That darkened up quite a bit. And we'll hit this part again. Not very much brown. You can definitely still see it. I almost need to just go ham with the black, dude, to be honest. We're just gonna try it. What do we got to lose? There you go. So that's sitting here taking 5 hours. I still might spray some of that other brown. Let's go ahead and do the mouth. And then I got the white spot. I'll probably spray a little more brown. Darker brown though. Light gold, that's a good idea too. I don't know. That looks pretty similar to the picture. And its mouth is like almost like a fleshy color. Spray this, and then it's got a spotted mouth. So what I'm thinking is you just spray this, and then you put some black in there. Dogs always have crazy looking mouths. What's up, Kidnap? And then you just spatter some black on there. What's up, Gabe? I think you guys missed the best lure tonight. I don't know if we're surpassing the ice cream cone. I don't know if I have it in me. I already did the white. What am I talking about? Let's see if I can execute this. We're doing a dog. What color eyes does he have? Let me look at the picture again. Super dark brown. Yeah, they're almost like, I see. I have some that are going to be brown. Let's see if I can find them. These are as close as I think I'm going to have. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to do one of these on it. This bottom one. Because those are really brown. All right. Where's my glue? There it is. I'm going to write the dog's name on the belly. Grimes. Gotcha. Hopefully you like it. Uh, A Cartwright. I'll show you the dog here in a second. I might just do all lowercase. I think that'd be easier. That's a name. All right, brother. That's looking pretty dog-esque to me. I'll go and run them for you. Camp, if you're still in here, I know you ever want something. I gotta look. Hey, 30 seconds gives me a little break time when I do these. Few mixed styles. Half neon green, half purple. Neon orange belly. Okay, we're gonna try this. Thank you, cart. For 30 seconds when you're running a normal show is too long. But when you paint the entire time, 30 seconds are like a nice break. You're like, wow. Yeah, I know who it is. I know whose it is. I gotta show off the I'm gonna show off the ice cream cone one again. For anybody that's missed it. That's like the coolest one I think I've ever done. I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to paint some more of those. I already know. I already know there's more of those coming. All right. Half neon green, half purple. I think that's like the only two color. The bone is about the only color I thought would work good on it. Now, this one's gonna be green, neon purple. So neon green on one side, neon purple on the other. And then crackle back. I don't know if he's still in here. I don't almost need people to walk me through the requests sometimes. Candy dots. Kind of want to do another ice cream cone one. I might actually just do that. I'm smart enough to know when it's a good design, and that one strikes me as a good design. I might just do it off camera later. Nah, we'll do it later. Not gonna bore you guys with two of the same. Okay, we're doing tiger, but two tone. Thank you, Eddie. I'll make you a moderator if you want to pin it. Actually, gonna try something different. Open to interpretation. Thank you, buddy. So we're gonna do purple first. Then we're gonna do green. Then we'll crackle underneath the belly, and we'll crackle the top too. Maybe do like a bone crackle belly. I put way too much paint in here, but whatever. I might do 2 layers of this. Or I might not. That looks good enough for me. Pink is popping off tonight. Pink goes through phases. Some nights, pink's the hottest color known to man. The next night, pink is the least popular color known to man. It's like morning dawn. Morning dawn's like the hottest color for a week. And then there's a week that it isn't the hottest color. I'll tell you what would be wicked on this is some red tiger stripes and make it almost into a Joker tiger. I don't know, I'm just kind of running with whatever this comes out is what I meant to make it. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't use this green very much, but this green is really popping. Would it be dumb to make uh what do we think? Silver or red tiger stripes? Silver. Yeah, all right. We could, yeah, you could do red on the red on green, silver on that. I'm telling you, this could be open. This could be the coolest bait ever. You might as well make it different on both sides, is what I'm thinking. Do you do a half tiger, half kill, Muddy? That sounds like something you've done. Half tiger, half kill. John up north, I do have some lipless ones. Yeah, I should. I'll look after I get this done with. I might hit this one more time. Okay, let's do a black crackleback. Let me grab a brush. I'm putting the secret sauce on. Now, what if we do the same on the belly, only in bone? Chris, what's up, brother? That could be, for the most part, any color. Now, like the pearlized paints don't really work too well on it. I say bone just because bone bellies typically look pretty good. Could try the orange. I want to see how the orange works first before I spray it on there. do a little science experiment here. So I'd hate to spray it on there and it not work. Okay. Let me try this one. Thank you, big dog. I don't even know if I have any mods to pin you. Everybody go check him out. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. What's up, Paul? That's what we're doing. We just did another raid. It's a lot of people that just joined. What were they the MRX? I could do them right now. I have an idea for the eyes. Rainbow sherbet. It kind of does sherbet, however you want to say it. I already know what I'm doing with the eyes. Just dark green with black curl. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let me find these eyes. I will not be live tomorrow. Probably come back on Monday night. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but yeah. Probably take a day off. I gotta paint those. We'll put this green on one side and put those on the other. Wasn't expecting to find them that quick. That's too much. Dang, man. I hope you come out all right from that, dude. Oh, I got the wrong eye. Did I 3D print this? No. It was a request, but kind of the way I do this is if you like something, don't stop yourself from bidding. 13's kind of started it where people can have a chance to get it, fight over it. I have some right now. I'll show them to you after I run this. Let's go ahead and run this. I gotta run to the bathroom. I drank too much pepper. I'm a fiend, fellas. Fiend. The two-toned. Purple and green. I was a green crawl with a white crackleback. You say you want a couple of them? I gotta show the. Hopefully, I was pretty close to what you're wanting. Just one. All right, cool. And it was, I think it was the. I'll show you the monkey's milk really quick before I get off here. Before I grab that, I got this little baby one, and it's the only one I have right now. Dark metallic green. All right, gotcha. This is the only one I currently have. I'm gonna go grab that blank. It's sitting up there if anybody wants it. I think it was a MRX blank. I'm not mistaken. This one, right? What did I say? Wiggle Griffin. Dude, you know how dumb I am. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's what you got. I got some. I can't remember anything. Eh, but tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. I've never met anyone that says potato though. So, the only ones I've really done with a painted bill have been warts that I've repainted. Hey, this is that Dollar Tree. This was a whole $1.25 from the Dollar Tree. Big time balling on a budget. Okay, green. Did it have a white crackle back? Okay. Okay. After this one, I'm probably gonna hop off here for the night. Yeah, I know. I gotta paint some baits up anyway, so just holler at me. And was it? It was green all the way around. I'm pretty sure. Was it this green? It's gotta be this other green then. Darker. That's the darkest green I got. Yeah, do that. Putting the camera off. I don't know what other green it would be off the top of my head. I'll give it a minute. Sure, awesome. Thanks for coming by. I'm just waiting for Paul to send me this picture. And then we'll get this one done, and then that'll be the last one for today. I might just go ahead and paint the crawl lines on. I need scissors anyway. Let me go grab. Okay, I just got it. Oh, it's black. Well, I see now. And I see where we went wrong. Yeah, it's black, but I know what I did wrong. I was gonna say I wasn't sure. When he said green, I wasn't sure exactly what you meant. That would make sense. Thank you for the raid, big dog. I appreciate it. I know what we're looking for now. I know what I'm doing. Okay, I gotta grab the shift. All right, here we go. I know where we went wrong. Thank you, Scott. What up, K May? What is going on with Valhalo sucks ass, dude. This is the second one in a row that this shit has happened. Where all this stuff is leaking when I get it. What kind of shit is that? Second order in a row. I mean, literally the second one back to back. That's the second one. I'm not lying to you because here's the last one. The last one was worse than this one. Had to throw away 2 bottles out of the last one. Probably sending me the Amazon returns. All right, let's get this cut out. Not gonna lie, the cricket scissors work a lot better than these big ones. Bear with me, I'm cutting some cardstock right now. There we go. Yeah, I know because when you said dark green, I almost when I was spraying it, I'm like, that doesn't look exactly the same. Because knew that you hadn't gotten one that green, but I didn't know what exactly. What green we were looking for exactly. Dang. Were you smoking them on it, or was it like the first time we took it out? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and paint an eye white while we're here. Okay, let's crackle the back now. I'm getting a ton of water. Look at that. Should be good now. Okay, let's do the crackle back. Doing some off-camera magic. Sorry. Okay, put the eyes on here. Where did I put the eyes? Now they're up here. Eddie, thank you, buddy. I got one last one, and then I'm out of those blanks. All right. There we are, brother. JK, thank you, big dog. I got to run it for you now, Paul. I got to grab some more water. And unless there's any more requests, that's probably going to be the last one for the night. Paul, thank you, buddy. I'll get your name written on that. Thank you, JK. I appreciate it, big dog. All right, let's get your name written on this. I caught a really nice crappie today off of the bone shed. Thank you, Paul. Here, I don't feel like putting it in a box, so this is the first one we painted tonight. Beat yourself up over it. A singular buck. Otherwise, it's going to sit in my clear coated box and not get used. $1. This is why I don't dollar store stuff. I just get hosed. Thank you, brother. Thanks for not robbing me. I do have a couple more of these I'm gonna run before I get off here. Actually, I have 3 more of these. The bluegill from what night was that? Thursday that I made up. I have what did I say? 3 more. So this is the third to last. It's a 1.5 Lucky Craft style crank. I'm just gonna run through a few of these and then unless there's any requests, I'm probably gonna hop off here. The new bluegill color for me. Can't remember what lure they wanted me to model this after. I think it was I don't know, does anybody remember as a jabberjaw? I think was the idea, and it had a little twist on it. Thank you, JK. All right. Not gonna do 30 seconds, or otherwise we're gonna be here all night. Here's a half ounce lipless. This is in the Crackleback Red Crawl. I'm just gonna run through a few of these, and like I said, unless there's another request, probably gonna be done for the night. I mean, we're at quite a while. I think we're almost at 4 hours now. Can't have thank you, buddy. I'll definitely be back painting. I'm not painting tomorrow, I don't think, unless I really feel motivated to, which probably is not gonna happen. I'll probably be back Monday evening. I got a few more I want to run through really quick. The only reason I do this is it helps supplement the show so I can do these live paints. Thank you, brother. I got where's it at? A green and yellow crawl. This is a half ounce, kind of like a Yozuri blank. Kind of a green and yellow crawl. This is not a crackleback. It doesn't sound like it, no. I got one in the purple, silver, and neon green. I do need to get some one knockers. JK, thank you, buddy. Got one singular 110 and a silver shad. One singular one of those. I don't have too many more to run through, then I'm gonna get off, fellas. It is bedtime. I feel you there. All right, I got two more. Brook trout and a wiggle griffin. These are already clear coated. So anybody, wait, I lied. I actually do have a couple more. Let me show you the heat. Let me show you the heat. Let's show you the heat really quick. I got three of them. Now these have to start a little higher than 13 because I pay a lot for them. Say OG or Tiny Floor 4 and OG Slim in the Crackle Back Crawl, custom painted. Obviously a repaint for me. Pay about $7 for those. I know they're expensive, but you get the balsa action and the custom color. Now I guess they already have red crawl, but I know for certain they don't have a crappie. I know for certain of that. This is in the Slim 6. Then after this, I'll probably show the well, I'll save it for another day. All right, fellas, I'm getting off here. Let's raid into somebody. Thank you guys for hanging out. I do have that one. Here, I'll show you guys really quick before I go, and then we're done. I just got one more, and this is definitely the last one. Got it in a tiny 4. Same thing, comes with the original box. I have to start these higher just because I don't there's no way to get these cheap. And by cheap, I mean like $70 a piece. This is the tiny 4 in that crappie. I think the crappie is the best color out of them, but worst case scenario, I'm gonna put these in my store on here and run them throughout these live paints. I think the crappie is the best one. Anyway, fellas, now we're gonna rate it somebody. Let's see who's on. Let's see who's on. We're gonna go to Master J. Thank you, Ken Amp. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for hanging out. I just keep an eye out. I'll probably do another live paint Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not gonna do the regular show on Friday, so just keep an eye out. Bookmark those shows if you want to come hang out. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys.